The shocking truth behind why black people use washcloths and white people don't. Picture this, a child born into slavery in the American South. She's bathed once a week, if that. Her clothes are never washed. Her bedding is filthy and her skin itches from lice and ringworm. The air is thick with the stench of unwashed bodies crammed into unventilated cabins or stone dungeons. And still, enslaved black people found a way to clean themselves with scraps of cloth, boiled soap made from animal fat, or whatever else they could access. This is Black AF history, the unwhitewashed story of America. This is the history that's important, the one they're trying to take out of the history books and the schools. I would grab a copy while it's still in stock. Black people care for themselves and for each other. That's where the story of the washcloth begins. Enslaved Africans endured some of the worst hygiene conditions imaginable, starting even before they reached American soil. In coastal holding dungeons across West Africa, particularly in Ghana, hundreds of men, women, and children were packed tightly into dark, unventilated stone rooms. These spaces reek of human waste and suffering. People slept, urinated, defecated, and menstruated in the same spot for days or weeks without retrieve. The floors became soiled in bodily fluids, and diseases spread quickly through the overcrowded filth. Attempting to clean these dungeons wasn't encouraged because doing so often led to infections or exposure to deadly illness like smallpox. And yet, before captives were forced onto slave ships, many were given what was called a last bath. Enslavers and their agents led them to the sea or to specifically dug pits where they were scrubbed, oiled, and perfumed, not out of compassion, but to make them more presentable for sale. How could enslaved people be called dirty when even slave traders recognized the value of a clean body? That final bath wasn't about restoring dignity, it was about profit. But the very act serves as early evidence that cleanliness was not foreign to African people. It was brutally stripped from them during the transatlantic slave trade. Today, the Cape Coast and Elima slave castles in Ghana still stand. Tourists can walk through the dungeons and see for themselves the cramped cells and path to the door of no return, followed by the place where enslaved people were forced to wash.